Hi guys! So today I wanted to just come on Instagram TV and do a little get ready with me quarantine style because I've just been feeling like I feel better and I have better days when I get up and I do my makeup and just wear cute loungewear around the house. So I wanted to do this so I could share with you guys products that I've been using and just kind of how I do my everyday quarantine makeup. I'm really out of breath, but I'm pregnant, so excuse me if I'm out of breath, but it's gotten really bad. Anyways, I always use sunscreen. I'm not gonna put any today because I'm not going anywhere, but I use the Crave the Beach Shield and I really like it because it doesn't leave a white cast on my skin. So let's go ahead and get started. Doing this and just getting ready every day has been keeping me alive because I was starting to get real bummed out. I always prep my skin, so I'll use a primer and this little Tatcha serum stick, and it just looks like this, and I use this underneath my eyes to kind of prep them for concealer and for eyeshadow, just so that I don't have any dryness down here because I tend to get really dry underneath my eyes. So I'm going to show you guys really quickly the primers that I've been loving. I've been liking kind of a more glowy look to my skin. So the ones that I've been mixing together are the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And then I've been mixing it with the Too Faced Luminous Face Primer. If you don't want to spend the money for this Too Faced one, which I found this one at TJ Maxx, but they do still sell it at Ulta, then this one's really good too. The Wet n Wild Primer Serum, and it just kind of gives you a really pretty glow, and it's super affordable. But I'm going to use the two that I've been using every day. For foundation, what I've been doing is I always use a little beauty blender. This isn't a beauty blender, it's from Eco Tools, I think. I'm just gonna go in with my tinted moisturizer, and this is from ColourPop, and it's called the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer, and I love it. I'm in the color medium 9W. For concealer, I do a mix. I do my Too Faced Sculpting Concealer, and then I do my Born This Way Natural Concealer. So the reason I pair them is because this one's really I think it's a little too white for me. It's in the color Vanilla, and this one is warm medium. So I like to mix them for the color. And this one's a lot more natural. It does not give me enough coverage because I have a lot of bags under my eyes. So I like a lot more coverage. Okay, so I just apply my concealer like this, all right here. I used to be obsessed with the Tarte Shade Tape, and I mean I still think it's super good, but it's really drying, so I haven't been using that one. So this Too Faced one is still full coverage, but it isn't super drying. And then I just take a little bit of this other concealer and put some underneath my eyes just to blend the color. And you always look crazy when you're doing your makeup, so it'll come together. Now for powder, I always set my under eyes with powder. I think I'm going to use today the Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder. I haven't used this one in a long time. And the reason why I don't really like using it is because it's really messy. I always use my Mario Badescu skin, what is this, rose water, and I spray it all over my skin. Because usually after I put all that stuff on my face, I'm feeling powdery or just there's a lot on my skin. And then I take my beauty blender and I just kind of pat it into my skin. That way I can blend all of those powders and just everything together. So next I'm gonna do my eyeshadow. I've literally been doing like one eyeshadow. I'm gonna show y'all 3 palettes that I feel are like the best everyday palettes that are worth your money. One of the palettes I really like is the Just Peachy Mattes from Too Faced. They're just all mattes, so you have lighter mattes, like little pinks, and then like maroons that you can use. And this is like a great everyday palette, and the shadows are really, really good. Another palette that I really recommend is the Anastasia Soft Glam, and mine is a mess because it's old. But they have great mattes. Like all these mattes down here are the best. And then you get your shimmers if you do like shimmers. You can see that I have literally not touched any of the shimmers because I don't like shimmers that much. I do, but I feel like that was like a phase in my life, you know? And then the other one I love is the Huda Beauty. This one is the Desert Dusk palette. And I also like this one because of all these like orangey mattes. And then it has shimmers also if you want some, but this one's not very everyday-ish, but if you're gonna spend money on a palette, at least you get some variety, right? So I'm going to use the Huda Beauty palette today because it's what I've been using every day. Literally every single day I use my Morphe M411 to blend my eyeshadow. If I didn't have this brush, I wouldn't be able to do my makeup. So I already kind of put setting powder on my eye, but I'm gonna use a like light, you know, like a matte white on my eyelid. So then all I do is sometimes I like mix 2 colors, but today I'm gonna use the color Amber, and then I'm gonna mix it with this color called Ode. So they're like orangey browns, and I like how orangey browns look on my skin tone. So I got cut off because I don't have enough storage in my camera roll because I hoard pictures. Anyways, I was saying that you guys, whenever you're blending, make sure that you take your time to blend. And I feel like if you learn how to blend your eyeshadow, it makes your whole entire makeup look come together. And I have some tips on how to blend eyeshadow, but just make sure you're patting your color and then kind of swirling around your brush just to make sure that you're kind of diffusing out the color. Anyways, I went ahead and curled my eyelashes when my camera cut me off. And I was telling you guys that I love the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume Mascara. And I use the waterproof one because I have eyelashes that literally go straight down. And so I need something that's going to allow my eyelashes to hold their curl. And this is like absolutely amazing. My favorite eyelashes, I use the House of Lashes Iconic Light, and I'm literally like obsessed with these eyelashes. I wear them every single day, whether it is for every day or nighttime. They're just like the best eyelashes in my opinion. And I've used a lot of fake lashes. So they're, I think, $14, but they last such a long time if you take care of them. I am literally on my last couple of usages. I really need new ones, but I take such good care of them so that they can last me as long as this quarantine is gonna last. I'm gonna go ahead and coat them with glue. The glue that I use is the Duo, what is this? The Duo Lash Adhesive Glue, and you can just buy this at Target. I use the one that comes with the little wand. And then next what I do is I go ahead and take care of my eyebrows. I'm not gonna like show you guys what I do with my eyebrows because honestly, I'm like not that good at eyebrows and half the time they kind of look ugly, but I will show y'all what I use. So what I use is this super old, what is this? I don't even know what brand this is. Okay, it's from the Brow Gal. And it just has 3 different shades of powder. So I use these 2. And sometimes if I need to fill in like a bald spot, I use this dark color. And then I just use a spoolie and a little brush. And that's all I do. Okay, I went ahead and finished my brows. My lash glue is dry. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop these on. Our look is coming together. I always feel like you look crazy for real, like when you're doing your makeup, but then you look better. I've been using black shadow to do my eyeliner. So what I do is I take any black eyeshadow. I use the one from the Anastasia palette, and I use this little tiny, really fine brush, and I just give myself a winged liner. And what I do is I just kind of act like I'm putting on liner with this little brush. And yeah, it just looks better. It kind of opens up your eye a little, like it kind of adds a little bit more drama. If you ever mess up your eyeliner and it's eyeshadow, just take your beauty blender and just kind of go across, like alongside the eye, and just go like that. So now I'm just gonna line my lower lash line and my, what is this called? My waterline. And I use this black eyeshadow by Elizabeth Mott, and I got it in a BoxyCharm. I really, really like it. So now I'm going to take the exact same color that I used on my eye. My eyebrows are just, I'm not having a good eyebrow day. I'm just not. Anyways, I'm going to take the exact same color that I used on my eye, and I'm just going to use a little fluffy brush like this. And just add some color down there. Kind of like mess up on the bottom lash line, just take a little Q-tip and go like this, and it will all blend in together. I always apply bottom mascara. I love bottom mascara, and I use the Tarte, this is called I think Big Ego mascara, and the Pretty Vulgar Fox Real. I love these two mascaras. I also add a little bit like a drier mascara on my top lash just to marry together my lashes and the falsies. Okay, so we're almost done here. Now I'm just going to add my bronzer and my blush, and we will be done. The bronzers that I use, to contour, I use my Park Avenue Princess bronzer, and I use the one called Angle, this one right here. And I take a little bronzer brush. I don't know what this is called, but it's slanted, and I just kind of contour my face. I didn't used to do this, but I feel like I need it right now. And then I also take it on my forehead and right here so that I don't look super white. And then I do the same on the other side. And I also take a little bit on my jawline and just make sure that I blend everything in. If I have time and I want to look a little bit more bronzy, I go into my Physicians Formula, and this is the Butter Collection times Wiley Hong, and I got this at Target. And I just use this, and I use like barely anything, and I kind of diffuse it right here. And I put a little bit more bronzer on just to look a little more bronzy. And for blush, I switch my blushes out all the time, but lately I've been liking my NARS, the Exposed, it's called Exposed Cheek Palette. I got it in the summer, and I just love the blushes in here. I love the highlight, and what I do is, I take these two colors and I just mix them together with this like duo fiber brush, and I just go like this. And then I go back to my beauty blender and I go ahead and make sure that everything is blended in, because I don't want, once you start putting a lot of products on, you just want to make sure everything's blended. I don't really wear highlighter every day, just when I'm in the mood for it, and so I just take this highlight, and it's so pretty. So the last step that I do for my face is I go in with my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Radiant Light, and I just put that all over my face. I love this powder, and I just feel like it really brings together my whole entire look. I kind of dust this underneath my eyes too. The last step to my makeup look is something that I also do every day, and like I just can't live without, is my inner corner highlight. So I take a shimmer, any shimmer is fine. I use this one from my BH Cosmetics Hanging in Hawaii palette, and I just put it right in the inner corner. That is it for my whole entire face. And I set my makeup with my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. I love this. That's it for my face. For my lips, I always, like when I just don't want to do a lot, use my Buxom. This is the Plump Line Lip Liner in Hush Hush. That's everything I do. I know that seems like a lot for a lot of people, and I totally understand, but for me, this is just what I like to do. I do it every day. It's something that like makes me feel better about myself, and I've learned to do it so quickly that it doesn't take me as long anymore. But yeah, I like really had a lot of fun doing this because I'm really freaking bored. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.